Okay, someone's excited.
Why not? It's been a while, since I've been here, so.
I know. So last week, we actually didn't make it into the studio. Yeah, so there was a little mishap. And we did do a live broadcast from Camden. But I feel like we should rehash it here because I feel like we've got the phone now. We can get callers in and we can get people to interact in our conversation as well. So the topic that me and Raheem were having, well, the discussion that we were having last week, I don't even know what to title it because it's I don't know how to say it in one phrase. But basically what it was is, should you be loyal to your friend or wait, was it? No. If your friend has a partner who's cheating on them, should you then tell your friend or should you just mind your business? So you... No, talking to the... Which one?
There's three different ones that I'm talking to.
Anyway, so I kind of left it on the mind your business kind of thing, and you were like, no, tell them.
No. My thing was, it depends on how deep the relationship is. If it's a year strong, then keep quiet. Stay. Don't say nothing. If they're getting ready for marriage and also stay out. But if it's a couple of months or a couple of weeks, yeah, fam, you have every right to roll up in there because you're part of that relationship too. As the best friend, your bullshit is their bullshit and theirs is yours. Sorry for the language, but yeah, you get what I'm saying, innit? You're part of that relationship, therefore you have ownership. You have a own a percentage of the relationship.
Okay, so I don't agree. I'm into minding my business, where, it's your thing, do you? Unless you ask me. I will say, the reason why is because I feel like it can always turn. I feel like your friend could always be you're just jealous. You wish you had what we had, and it can just kind of turn, for the worst. You're trying to be a good person and tell your friend, and then they just don't believe you. So I feel just to save that hassle, just keep your mouth shut and just do you.
See, that's the thing. My only problem with that is I understand, but it's one of those things that is alright, cool. If my idea is, alright, cool, overstand. No matter how no matter how your friend is gonna react, it's there will always be a consequence. So, say you tell your friend, yeah. Say it goes the way you say. You tell your friend. Then your friend turns around and says, you should not, you're jealous, you're what's the word that mother likes to use? What's that word?
I don't know.
She has a couple words.
Hating, but
yeah, move on from that. But yeah, then once the relationship goes south, you can then turn around and say, I told you so. Isn't that the best thing, greatest thing to be able to tell your friend?
Not
I told
really.
You so.
If they've gone for a breakup, it's not see, I told you.
Yeah, it is a told you because you too hard is, innit? You don't listen.
But this is where you just mind your business. So if you mind your business completely, you won't have to say I told you so because you didn't tell anything. You just kept yourself to yourself.
Well, at least, in my eyes, at least you tried to warn them. But since they don't want to take the signs or the writings on the wall.
Because I feel like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Because you can, alright, you can tell your friend and then they can go,
yeah,
whatever on you and tell you that you're jealous and that you're hating on the relationship, and then it can go the other way. So if then you open your mouth afterwards, so let's say that friend found out and then you just say, I saw this person, blah blah blah, or whatever, and then they can be like, you should have told me, why didn't you tell me? You could have saved me all of this heartache.
Yeah. See, but that's why though, in my eyes, that's why you do. For me, it's one of those things where it's alright, cool. It's like I said last time. If you're gonna tell your friend, the thing is you can try and guess and say, you know how they're gonna react. You're your best friend, but you don't really know how they're gonna react. So if you go into this, you go into this understanding that you may lose a friend.
Yeah, and what if you don't want to lose a friend? What if you
like your friend? You need to take a piece of man up in it. You need to munch into that cake in it and move up, fam.
So dumb.
you need to move up in that world, innit? Level up. Adulthood. Not from kidulthood to adulthood, fam.
No, I mean, I don't know. For me to even consider telling that friend, they would have to be really, really close to me. First of all, I wouldn't just get involved. With just any old friends.
No, you ain't gonna jump into any
relationship.
No,
I don't hang out with riffraff. But I'm just saying, you would have to be particularly close to me for me to even consider, like getting in your business to tell you. But I don't know. I feel like there's different stages, there's different degrees. So, like what we said last week, like. If you have a friend who's, maybe about to get married, so, you're their best man or you're like an important role in the wedding, in the marriage, not in the marriage, in the wedding. And then you find out maybe about a week before the wedding itself that their partner is cheating or has cheated, then do you go ahead and tell them? Because obviously they're making a vow they're before God, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole ceremony, and it's like, you're two become one and all of that. Do you tell that friend, like, hello, but basically your partner's cheated, and I thought you should know, and potentially ruin their big day, and potentially lose a friend?
No.
So you would just let your friend just like marry that person?
Yes. Fam, marriage is a big thing. See, for me, in my eyes, there's 3 different things here. There are 3 different factors. 1, this is a long-term thing. So that means my boy has wasted at least a good year of his life, fam.
Not necessarily. People get married very quickly these days.
Well, I don't jam with any stupid friends like that, fam. Like they're dumb enough to turn around and say they fall in love after a week. Yes.
Look, I just got a message. I just got a message saying sabotage. I think the word that
sabotage. That's it. Sabotage. That's it. Your friends shout sabotage all the way, all the time. Like, sabotage. Everything sabotage.
I'm done. That's so funny.
Sabotage.
Sabotage for real.
We need a button where we just like sabotage.
But so you were just
man, fam. Obviously, there's 3 reasons here. Yeah, like I said, I don't jam with any idiotic friends that's gonna dive into marriage after like a week, and I highly doubt
you don't know that.
Fam, I know.
I didn't think that, and I do know so.
No, because I cuss my boys already when they run around saying I love you after like a month. Relax your life, bruh. Relax your life.
It doesn't mean they'll do what you say.
Huh?
You can. What are you talking about? Okay,
fine.
go back to the topic.
I digress. But I digress back to my 3 points. So that after a year, it's peak. And then the second thing is, it's one of those things. It's the wedding day, so it's like, alright, cool. Do I go here now? Is your same perspective here? It's like, do I go tell them now? And the thing is, you ruin an entire wedding day. You either keep quiet.
It's potentially ruined because
no, not potentially. It's
that
ruined.
friend might absorb the information and be like, okay, I need to talk to my fiance and have that, talk with them, and then it might still go through.
But the thing is, that's the ideal way that we all would love to imagine how it's gonna go down, but it's not going down like that. I think being realistic, that's very optimistic. But being realistic here, realistic,
Realistic. You realistic?
No, realistic, You said educated words, so realistic, but it's not really gonna go down like that. So when you look at it, you tell them, and this is like let's go down your scenario now. There's 2 ways it could go. Mm-hmm. You have the bad way where they wild out and they go crazy, and it just everything. The cake get pushed loose.
No,
everything on birds flying.
Not
around
on the wedding day. I'm not talking about on the wedding day. I'm talking about
on the wedding day. I said talk about at the chapel, like there, like bells ringing. Like okay, cool.
Who would have the courage to do that?
My point. That's what I'm saying.
No, even if I did know information, I feel like my heart would be pounding
that's
so
hard.
hard.
That's what I'm saying. I keep quiet.
No, I said maybe a week before. So let's say it's building up to the wedding itself.
Yeah,
you've got an important role. Yeah. So you're the best man, I'm like the maid of honor.
Oh, you have to then, fam. You're best man or maid of honor.
And this person, they consider you, their best friend. You're like almost family at this point. Yeah. My question is, do you then tell them, or do you just keep your mouth shut and just let them go?
You have an obligation to. Your best man.
I feel like in an ideal world, yes, you do. But then
Using my logic against me, yeah.
A massive part of me feels like I just wouldn't say. I feel like I wouldn't know how. Like, how do you have the heart to tell someone a week before their wedding day that their partner's cheating? Actually, cheating is a different thing than cheated in the past. I feel like if they've cheated,
leave that in the
just
dust.
leave that. Yeah, it's kind of like, all right, it's not good, but it's done. If they're cheating, like it's an ongoing thing, and you know that it hasn't finished, I feel like that's maybe a different thing.
You know what? I think you're gonna have to Assassin's Creed the thing. You know.
Please let me know what are you talking about.
Basically, Assassin's Creed the thing is where you deal with it in the shadows, fam.
All right, so that's gonna be all right. So we're gonna use that as like a catchphrase or whatever. Yeah. So when we talk about Assassin's Creed in the thing, we're talking about
Creed the thing, fam.
Being sneaky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So why would you? Okay. In what way? Explain.
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
basically. Alright, cool. See, you've got two ways this could go now. Let's go down your scenario. We've got two
scenario.
Scenario, fan sounds better.
Okay.
Sounds like Sinestro, but I digress. We've got two different ways this can go now.
Right.
The first way, you go talk to them together. You talk to them together, fam, and then they lock it off. Hopefully, they end it. Or the second way, you go talk to them, and they don't want to lock it off, and you lock them off. So. You understand what I'm saying?
You lock the couple.
I lock them off straight.
What do you mean? No, but that's your boy or that's your girl. Like, what do you mean? It's not that simple. If you're involved in a wedding,
RKO man through a table.
No, I feel you're just talking because I feel like that's not that easy. And if they're like family, what? Okay, like what if it is a family member?
What do you mean?
Then do you say anything? Because we're saying, oh, it's a friend, it's like family. What if it is family? What if what if it's me? Or
you're getting told. I'm telling you.
Okay, good.
I'm telling you. See, that's the thing. Because my thing is, when it's a close friend, when it's a friend, like, alright, cool, you do your thing. I don't care. Yeah. If you get heartbroken, you get heartbroken. That's your issue, innit?
That's rude, but yeah.
But when it's a friend, it's a bit more. But when it's a family member, I understand. For all the family listening here, if I don't care if it's it could be the wedding day, fam. If I found the information, man's rolling up to you and telling you what I want, fam. I'm a 2-pack the team. I'm 2-pack up in here, fam. I understand.
I can't even deal. Yeah. All right, so for everyone listening, the studio phone number, write this down: 075 392 85333. Call in and let me know what you would do. If it's your friend, we're going to go back to the friend one. If it's your friend or just someone that you're really, really close to, they have a partner, you find out that their partner has cheated, what do you do? Do you intervene or do you mind your business? That's all. Just mind your business.
Hey.
What do you do? Let me know. Yeah, I feel like I still stick to what I'm saying. Like, I feel like...
Really, fam? Just think about one close friend.
Yeah, I know.
We're talking about the week before, not the wedding day. Because if it's the wedding day,
how do you crush someone? Like, I feel like I'm very vocal.
Easy.
You're just an idiot.
Done. Move on.
I feel like it's just not that simple. I feel like I just wouldn't want to like hurt someone's feelings like that. Like,
yeah, but look, when you think of you can either break their heart. Now,
no, but it sounds so simple. You make it sound so simple.
Break their heart 2 years down, or that I was gonna get broken down the line. Either way,
not necessarily.
You can either break it now or break it later.
Not necessarily. They might. Well, he might. I say he. That's bad. Yeah. I should never just assume it's the guy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that person might be a good cheater, and they might never get caught. Like, it just might never ever come to light.
A good cheater, like there's ever such thing as a good cheater.
There's people that get away with stuff and it never comes to light.
Alright, cool. We're talking about in the terms of actual getting away with it, yeah. Alright, cool.
So what you don't know?
No. But the thing is, that doesn't rest on your conscience that you know that your friend is with a cheater, someone who's not completely faithful to them.
I just feel like we all have our own problems in life, and I don't really want to take on other people's problems as well. Like, I don't want to have my own issues and take on yours as well. So I can't be all up in your relationship.
I'm not saying to be all up in
No,
the
but
relationship.
at that
like a
point,
third
you kind
wheel.
of are. Like, if you say, listen, fam, like...
No, you just all you're doing, yeah. Think of it as a transaction. You have information that they need. They don't know they need. You just pass them the information and go about your business, innit? Just go about your business.
I don't know.
I say just pass along the information to them and then dip.
I don't know.
And whatever they do with that information is whatever they do with that information, innit?
Well, I'm going to read out the number again. If you want to join in the conversation, it's 075... Oops, hang on. 1 second.
1 second. Caller.
Hello, I've called her on the phone. Who's this? What's good?
Yeah, so, I mean, for me, on this issue, I would say, like, it obviously depends on how close the friend is. If you're just, like, someone I know, I'm not telling you nothing, but if you're, like, a really close friend, then I think I would tell you once. Like, I would sit you down, I'll tell you what I know, you can say what you say, but I'm going to tell you once, and you can do with that information what you do with it, and I'll leave it at that.
So you would risk, like, ending a friendship?
I think, for me, just personally, I couldn't watch them try be all, oh, I love him, oh, he did this, he's so amazing, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. And, like, they're telling me stories of all this good stuff, and in the back of my mind, I'm sitting there like, your man's really cheating on you. I saw him last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with some bimbo down the street. Like,
Thank you. So you back me, innit?
so I'm like, I will tell you once. If you want to hear it, if you don't, that's up to you. You can do what you want with that information, but I will tell you once and leave it at that.
So what about if it got to the point of, like, the whole wedding thing? So, you know, the week before the wedding, and you're the maid of honor, then what?
Well, then I feel like I'm even more obligated to, because I'm maid of honor, like, maid of honor.
Thank you.
That's a lot, though. That is really a lot.
That's how I feel. I feel like in a perfect world, you want to say, yes, of course, I got my girls back, I got my boys back, whatever. But I feel like if it came down to it, you'd feel like, oh my God, this is literally like, I'm going to ruin their wedding.
I think at that
Ruin
point,
it.
if I'm really maid of honor, that means I'm really close to them. I somewhat should know the person they're marrying too. Like, I should be able to talk to them. So I feel like I will drag them to a corner and really talk to them. Be like, what is happening? What are you doing? Like, I'll see where he's at, like what they're doing, and then I think I could probably assess it from there. Like, if I should say, if I shouldn't.
Would you approach him by himself? Would you be like, listen,
Yeah, by himself.
this is my chick?
I wouldn't tell her.
Okay.
Approach him by himself.
So,
and
so
talk
you,
to him, see what is happening. If I saw what I thought I saw, what?
okay.
That's another thing. I have to be 100% sure.
No.
It's not if I just saw him out with a woman.
The debate is, if it was
have
like
to see.
blatantly, like, you know he's cheating, it's not like a question. It's like you absolutely 100% know that he's cheating.
Yeah. If I 100% know. A week before the wedding, I think I would talk to him to see what he's doing. Like, if it's over, if it's still continuing, what.
Right.
And then I would see if I should tell her.
Fair enough. Okay. Thank you for your call.
Yeah.
Bye.
Nah, I say you just lock it off. Oh, don't confront them. Just lock it off. Tell the friend, and whatever the friend will do with it, yeah, it's what they do with it, innit?
Fair enough. I don't know. All right, let's go into a song now. What should I play? So back to the topic that we was discussing just before we had a quick break. If you've just tuned in, we were talking about having a friend. Well, yeah. So having a friend who is in a relationship and then that partner cheats. So we were just literally you know, talking about whether you owe it to the friend. Obviously, like your loyalty is with your friend first, but we were just talking about if you should just mind your business or if you should intervene and tell them what you saw, what you heard, what you know. And actually, I'm going to be a bit more specific. I'm going to say it has to be if you absolutely 100% know that this person is cheating. It's not like assuming, or you might know, you're speculating. It's like you have to 100% know, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you 100% know you've witnessed it, you know whatever is going down, and that's your friend, do you tell the person? On the flip side, if you have a friend, obviously you know that friend, and then you got to know their partner as well. You know that your friend is cheating on that partner, on their partner, and you're cool, like you're in the circle, but obviously you know their partner through your friend. Do you tell that other person that you're cool with?
No.
Why?
Because it ain't none of your business.
No, give me an actual reason.
Cool. Like I said, loyalties, fam. Like I understand that I've come to know the partner just as well, and I'm just as comfortable with the partner, and I'm proper friends with the partner.
Like you're actually friends, and like every time you see them it's bants and you're cool, and you think this person's such a cool person, and then you find out that your friend is doing that person wrong. Do you say anything?
No, you do not say nothing. You just keep your mouth quiet and stay and Kermit the Frog the thing.
Do you say anything to your friend, saying, "Listen, like, bro, you're acting up"?
You tell your friend, like, bro, you need to fix up, because like this is actually a dime in a dozen, and you're starting to throw your dime back into the dozen, and you're gonna miss your chance. But
that's as far as it goes for you.
That's as far as it goes, isn't it? Whether they want to take my advice or not is up to them.
Yeah, I would definitely say something to my friend. So if I have a friend and I know their partner, and you know, we all get on really well, so I'm always with that friend, and then their partner's always there. We go out together, and it's just like it's a click, like whatever. And I find out that my friend is cheating on my other friend, because at that point you'd be friends as well. So it's like you're cheating on my other friend, but I know this person through you. I would definitely say something. I'd definitely say something to my friend. I wouldn't just say it out that. Yeah. I would say, first of all, you're wrong for that. You need to get yourself together. Like, and I don't condone it. I don't think I would get involved in that. I would mind my business. Again, like, so I don't think I would tell the other person, who I would also consider my friend. Just because, again, I don't like to get in people's drama. I like to live my own life. We've all got our own struggles and trials and tribulations. I don't need other people's on my shoulder as well. But I would feel some type of way. I'd feel like, you know, like, be a decent human being.
Yeah, no, I just feel like, because they're your friend. You can cuss them out no matter which way you want to.
Yeah, but then what if they turn around and they're like, just mind your business, and I'm going to do what I want to do, and you're still all up in the circle, and that person is still acting crazy, and you know about it, and they're not remorseful, they don't care, and they're just like, just stay out of my business. Then what?
Cool. Then you're telling the friend. Then you're telling the partner, innit? Cool.
So you'd be petty.
Yeah, I'd be petty. Straight up, I'd be petty. I was like, alright, cool. Man, tried to be calm, you could have just said, no, it's cool, let me do my thing. But you're going to be acting bare rude and stuck up about it. No, alright, cool, let me break up relationships then, innit? Team is the death over here. No, fam. You're bare rude, like, no.
I still don't know if I would say anything. I'd probably want to distance myself from the whole situation.
No, see,
I can't have that energy.
No, I'll destroy the relationship and then distance myself. Then distance myself.
You're so petty. So you would turn the relationship upside down.
Yes.
Cause havoc.
Yes.
And then leave. Just bust out. Just peace.
Yeah. Just like a tornado. Roll in, destroy everything, then leave.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if the friend was a bit more like, nah, just let me do my thing, like just a bit more calm about it.
So they weren't so. Yeah. Your thing is, if you're rude, you will be petty, and you will destroy and disrupt and mash up everything.
Yes.
Okay, but if you're polite about
manners is what helps the world go round. That's what it is, manners.
I can't. I'm so done. Okay, well, note to all you people out there who's friends with this guy, make sure you're polite to him, or else he will like mash your life up. He'll ruin everything for you. Boy, I don't know. I feel like I stick to what I'm sticking to, and I'm just gonna say.
So what? Their rudeness don't get to you now.
I will just cut them off. I'll be like, I don't like your energy.
Yeah, you destroy their life, then cut them off.
No, because you know karma and all that.
Yeah, you're karma. You are karma, innit? Fam, you are karma incarnate. So, like, bro, it came round, innit? Karma came round. So,
you can't just take it upon yourself to be like, I'm karma.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn your life. No, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, but it does.
No, I feel like, I would just disassociate myself with everyone. I just be like, listen, like, I've got my own, like I say over and over again, I've got my own life to live, okay?
Nah,
can't take your burdens on as well. Nope.
Nah, fam. Like, I'll be that guy who bring everyone together, yeah? Drop pictures and videos, everything. This guy did who, what, when, where, why, who, what, where, all over the place. Like, how did he get that there? Like, no. Who and what and where? That's how we got there, innit? What? Fam, remix the thing. Tell him.
We're talking about remix. How would you feel if your friend brought this information to you? Would you believe them, or would you be like...
It depends on what friend. It depends on what friend for me. Because I have... are we talking about close friend?
Just talk about friend.
My A1 friend. Just friend.
Whatever friends you... I don't know your friends. I don't know your circle. But if someone from your circle, whoever you roll with, came to you was like, bro, that girl I heard, or I saw, I know... facts, evidence, but then
because I'm not gonna get into the whole of that, but I've been inclined to believe though. I've been inclined to believe because if I'm talking about my banter heads lot, don't know, shout out to the banter heads. Then I've been inclined to believe because them lot are like me. Well, not completely like me, but they tell me as it is. Like they tell me as it is, and I tell them all the time, like fam. Like, if I'm acting dumb, or if I'm getting whipped too fast, pull man back in it. Tell me, like...
Yeah, but what if that person has given... your partner has given you no signs of anything, and then this is literally coming out of the blue, so you've never had any suspicions?
See, but this is an ethic perspective then. Ethic being the outsider's perspective. See, the thing is, when you look at it from an emic perspective, being your personal perspective, that is you, because you're engulfed in it. But when someone... comes with it from an ethics perspective, it's one of those where it's like, alright, cool, he's seeing that whole picture. You're only seeing part of the picture because you're in it. But someone randomly comes in, well, not randomly, but someone who's watching from afar, because we all know, we all have our friends, like we got social media, we may not be there, but we're still seeing what our friends are doing through social media. We can still keep an eye on it. So when your friend comes and he's like, yo, who, when, where, why? Like, it's one of those things. And with my friend group, I've been inclined to believe it as well. Because they're not just going to come chat rubbish to my ear like that.
Yeah, but I feel like you can't just say, like, it's facts because they said it. They're not going to lie to me.
I'm not saying, it's straight up facts. But it's been put into my, vision now. It's been put into my front line now.
I feel like where feelings are involved, because people do stupidness when they're in love.
But that's the thing. 1 minute, let me finish. But that's what I was going to say. And since my friend has pulled it up to me, it's now on me to decide what to do with the information. Do I decide to go down the high road and we're cut off everyone on the way down, or do I take the nice approach, or do I ignore what he says and continue? So it is up to me what I want to do. So I just have to take on what he says and just try and look at it as objectively as possible and see if there are signs that I've just completely missed since I'm all loved up.
Me personally, I like people to mind their business. Oh my God, did you... Raheem, don't kill yourself.
You know what that was, fam? You know what that was, fam? That was rubbish, fam. That's the hand of God pushed me into the mic here to show rubbish.
If you just saw what happened.
He
just nearly knocked himself out the microphone. No. What do you mean? Yeah, right. No, I actually, I'm that person. Just in everything, not in just that situation. Just in general, I like to live my life, and I like people to mind their business and live their own.
No, we're not. Alright, cool. We're not saying don't live your life or we want to dive into your life. Everyone's doing that. Like, I feel like you think that everyone is inner. Like no one lives their life. Everyone's just around you.
No, but there are people that just always have something to say.
Oh yeah, no, but but that's the thing. We're talking about. Alright, if we're talking
or they
about,
have like suspicions, like it's like, do you know what? Like, I just don't feel like he's the one.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I just felt the energy, the vibe was off, and I don't like that.
No. If we're talking about all your voodoo and your vibe and your energy juices, yeah, and bust out with that, because man don't roll with that. His vibe wasn't right, fam. Your vibe wasn't right, fam. What one is you? But if we're talking about he generally like. If we're talking about whoever is generally seeing stuff or seeing signs, and it's not like a vibe thing. I felt he wasn't right. No, and they're generally seeing signs of how they're even treating you or talking to other people, or when I say seeing someone out with other people, I don't mean seeing them out with. I saw your partner out with another gender. That's rubbish. Another sex, should I say? That's rubbish. Because we all have friends of different sexes. I mean, saw them with another friend and they're all acting proper chummy, fam. Then it's like, alright, cool. And he puts it out in front of you, alright, cool. But if we're talking about having that, we all have that one friend that are always up in their feelings and their emotions and their universal juices. And they're running around with the incense inside the house.
Oh my God, no. That. No. I'm not talking about... Okay,
no.
Stop. Stop it right now.
No.
No, I just... I don't know. I feel like it's not so cut and dry. I don't think it's black and white. I think it does depend on the situation. It depends on who is coming with this information. On what your relationship with your partner has been like. So if that person has a track record of cheating anyway, or if you've had your suspicions in the past, that plays a part in it as well. So I think all of these, they all need to factor in. But I feel like just my overall vibe for myself would be just to like mind your own.
Yeah.
For me personally. I just feel like it's better that way. Like, let everyone just deal with their own situation.
I get that, but like I said, it depends on what friends we're talking about. Because we all have that one friend rubbish one friend, but then you also have the other friend who's like really good with different stuff like this.
I just feel like
who is unbelievably trustworthy.
Yeah, no, obviously you don't roll with people you don't trust, but I do feel like I'm definitely that girl. If you ask me something, I will be straight up and I will say how I feel. So I won't sugarcoat anything. But I don't know if I would necessarily want to volunteer information out there like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, but I'm not saying that I'm gonna go out my way and be like, I'll dive onto my phone and be like, oh yo, I saw you so and so with so and so. Like, nah, it's not that deep. I mean, like, if it just comes about that like. It's one of those things where I'm not going to dive into my phone, but if it just comes up in conversation like that, I say, oh yeah, I saw whoever with whoever, like, yeah.
Yeah, because or if your friend is like having suspicions, is it suspicions?
Yeah, suspicions.
Suspicions.
Yeah, suspicions.
And then they come to you like, oh, I feel like this type of way or I feel that type of way, and then you found out in the past that they've cheated, then would you volunteer that information up?
Okay, wait. When we say information, what type of information? Are we that I saw them in the street, or I know?
No. That you might have suspicions as well. So if your friend came to you and be like, "Oh, I'm just I'm feeling a certain type of way about this," would you then say, "Well, you know what? I saw. Like, I didn't think anything of it at the time, but I saw this person and they were with that person, and I didn't want to say anything because it might have been nothing." Would you say something like that?
No, because because I still feel like it's not that deep. Because I feel like it's
No, but if they've come to you with the suspicions now afterwards, then would you say, "Oh, actually, I did see you." No. Like I did.
Because I saw your partner with another sex. No, because for all I know, your partner could be bisexual, innit? Be rolling with
what?
Yeah, fine.
Oh my! I can't even. No, let's stop.
All different ways, isn't it?
No,
like
no.
Well, I don't know. So
Stop it.
Alright, let me calm it down a bit there, yeah.
Absolutely stop it.
Let me calm it down a bit. But do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like even still, I wouldn't volunteer that type of information. However, just because you saw your partner with someone else, no. But however, if I saw your partner with someone else and it's looking like Uchi, then alright, cool. But now we can start talking.
All right. So to conclude, the final verdict I'm gonna give is to just mind your business. That's me. That's like, I will mind my business. I want you to mind your business. Everyone just mind their business. That's all.
No character development. Alright, let me ask you. What about if it was on your wedding day?
I just
a week before your wedding.
I don't know. All right. Do you know what? Do you know what? I would want you then. I don't know what I'd want because I'm not in that situation. I feel like it's hard to say.
Yeah.
I feel like, all right, if you're a friend, tell my family member. Tell Tony. Tony, you're listening.
Don't tell me because I'll tell you straight up. I'm fighting first, straight up. Busting gloves on, I'm fighting on site. Tell
my family member, what you feel like they should do. Like, kind of go to someone close to that person first. Be like, I saw this. I feel like, should I?
Nah, don't. You know what? Don't tell any of our family, fam, because all of our family are on site. You're the only chill person in our family. But Tony would be on site.
Well,
on site.
No, let's not talk personal. But I'm just saying, I feel like it would be a good idea to maybe like go to like the sister or the brother or
the thing is,
or someone close to them, because obviously
we're you know what the thing that I feel like that would be the ideal thing. Oh yeah, go to a family member, but the family member's worse. Think about it, because it's family. Yeah, when it comes to family matters, it's on site. So it's like soon as you tell a family member that whoever's brother or sister is being cheated on, let's throw away the wedding thing. Just actually no, let's keep the wedding thing close. Near the wedding, like a week before the wedding, bam. But no family member's gonna take that lying down. Like it's on site. It's on site. I feel like you might have to go to the parents.
We don't come from a ratchet family, just FYI. I don't know why he's making it sound like that, but I just feel like that would be the safer option. So you, as a non-family member, I feel like you should probably in that situation go to a family member and just say, "This is what I saw. I'm not sure if I should say anything. I don't know if it's my place to say, so I'm coming to you because I don't want to mash up this whole thing if you don't agree with me telling." I feel like that's a reasonable approach.
No, but I feel like you're looking at it in the ideal world. Yeah,
I think that's very reasonable.
I feel like it depends on which family member you're telling.
Granted, the family member's civilized. Like I'm talking about a normal family member. Like I don't know what you're talking. What are you referring to?
No, I'm just saying. Like I just feel like. We're saying okay, yeah, you go tell a family member, but I feel like the family member will wild out. Not wild. No, I'm not saying wild out.
If someone came to me with information, if one of your boys came to me and was like, "Rochelle, I found out about this," blah,
which
blah, blah.
family? It depends on which family member. Like I said,
no, it came to me.
Yeah,
as your sister.
Yeah, saying
some information about the person you're about to marry.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna wild out. I'm gonna come to a conclusion. I'll either be like, yeah, we should say, or I don't know, whatever it is.
Yeah. Alright, cool, but can I just say...
I'm not going to come tear down the cake and be like, you home wrecker, or like whatever. Yeah.
But can I just say, that's you, because if it was me, yeah, I'd do it again through the window.
Stop, you're going to distort the mics. What?
Sorry, but yeah, no, fam, like, so K or Ken on site, like...
Well, that's you. That's why whoever's listening, if you're my friend, go to Tony, go to my mum. Okay?
No, but even they're gonna be wild. Like, you're the only chill person in the family.
Stop. Okay.
With this information.
Well, to conclude properly, I'm gonna stick to what I'm sticking to. And what's your conclusion? To conclude, don't go into a whole different.
Depends on the situation.
Okay, so you're flexible.
Yeah, the different scenarios calls for different
scenarios.
Different scenarios call for different outcomes or reactions.
Okay, and we're just going to leave it at that.
Yes.
So basically, I want everyone who's listening to get involved in the conversation. So this is obviously, it's going to go up on YouTube. So I want you to comment below and let me know what you would do, what your views are on this topic. If you would be loyal to to your friend, or if you'd want to get involved, oh, is my phone ringing? No, it's not. Yeah,